If you're a New Yorker and you're thinking about moving to Los Angeles, this video is for you because I'm sure you're probably freaking out about it. Hi, my name is Felipe Crook with EXP Realty, and I specialize in helping people relocate to Los Angeles. And I want to give you some tips that will make this transition a little bit easier for you. And make sure that you like and subscribe to this channel. It's all about real estate here in the Los Angeles area with property tours, market updates, and everything you need to know about moving to Los Angeles. Okay, let's talk about some of the fears that New Yorkers have when they come to Los Angeles or even thinking about moving to LA. When you think about public transportation in New York City, it is synonymous with a really, really good, robust subway system. I have used it all the time. I think it's an amazing system. If you're looking for that kind of public transportation, you're going to be sorely mistaken in Los Angeles. We do have a public transportation system. We actually have a metro system. A lot of people don't know that. But it's not nearly as convenient or effective as the New York subway system. We do have bus, we have light rail as well. So you can live in the city without a car. However, it's going to be much more difficult because this is definitely a car-centric city. The idea of having to drive everywhere is probably annoying to a lot of New Yorkers, but there are some walkable neighborhoods in Los Angeles. If you take a look at this walkability map, you can see there are some sections that are walkers' paradise, according to the legend. The dark green is obviously the spots that have the best walkability. For sure, downtown Los Angeles is a very, very walkable area. I used to live in this area and you can walk pretty much anywhere here. Now, what you're going to encounter when you walk around is going to be very different depending on the neighborhood. Downtown does have a lot of homeless people, but it has a lot of great architecture. It has great museums. The theater district is there. And you also have a lot of great restaurants and bars. So it is a fun place to live if you can deal with how dirty it is and a lot of the homeless issues down there. But you do have other neighborhoods like Culver City, West Hollywood. Hollywood is very walkable, and parts of Koreatown are also very walkable. The second thing that a lot of New Yorkers are afraid of is how far apart things are. Manhattan is so densely populated, it's on a 13-mile island, and everything feels like it's at your fingertips. Whereas LA, it is a massive, massive county. It's one of the biggest in the country, and there's over 10 million people here. So that can feel really exciting, but also pretty daunting. A lot of New Yorkers are afraid that they're going to lose a sense of community or a sense of accessibility. Well, there are a lot of great communities out here that do have that sense of community that you can fit right into. The third issue that a lot of New Yorkers have is adjusting to the cost of living and the housing style. A lot of New York is based on condos or co-ops or apartments. We might not have a lot of brownstones that you see in New York City. You do have a lot of really great architecture like a Craftsman, a modern lofts, or even a beachside bungalow. So whatever you're looking for, I can give you your options based on your price point and the area that you're looking in. And the fourth thing that a lot of New Yorkers are really nervous about, it sounds so ridiculous, but the weather and the LA lifestyle. Some New Yorkers are afraid that the energy of a city is going to be really relaxed and low key. And there definitely is a lot of that. It is way, way more chill than New York City. But it's October and it's going to be 86 today. The weather here is absolutely amazing. It's a very Mediterranean climate. You can wear shorts sometimes in the middle of January, and you have a lot of opportunities to be outside and enjoying the weather. So those are some of the fears of New Yorkers. Let me tell you about some of the best parts of Los Angeles. If you are a theater lover, which if you're in New York, most likely you've seen some Broadway shows. I used to be an actor. I did a tour of Chicago, the musical. I did Mamma Mia in Las Vegas. I love going to see theater, and I was a little bit nervous moving out here that I wouldn't have as many opportunities, but there are tons of great opportunities to see theater here. You have this Center Theater Group, which is in downtown Los Angeles. In that complex, you have the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion. So the LA Opera is there. You have the Mark Taper Forum. You have the Amundsen. So you have lots of tours going through both of those houses there. And the LA Opera is in the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion. You have the Pantages Theater, which is right in the middle of Hollywood. All of the big tours of all the big Broadway shows come through that theater. And then you also have a lot of really great local theater as well. The Pasadena Playhouse just won a Tony for a regional theater. And then you have the Geffen Playhouse down in Westwood. So there's a lot of opportunity to see theater, which I was a little bit surprised of, but it is definitely available for you here. If you are a foodie, LA has a ton of options for you, from street tacos all the way up to Michelin star restaurants. And every type of cuisine that you could possibly imagine, Little Ethiopia, Thai Town, Little Tokyo, Chinatown, you have tons of different opportunities to have great cuisine every day of the week. And if it's a hot, popular place, you definitely need to make reservations well in advance. This is definitely a reservation type of city for really hot restaurants. So make sure that you're planning dinner a month out, because sometimes it's going to take that long to get into a restaurant. If you like nature, LA has a ton of really great opportunities to be out in nature with hikes. You could go on to the beach. You could go skiing in the mountains just a couple hours away. You could go to the desert. There are so many things that you can do out here nature-wise that are really fun and enjoy and take advantage of some of the weather here. Another great aspect of Los Angeles is all the different neighborhoods. As I said before, LA County is absolutely massive. So you can have a ton of different types of vibes for neighborhoods depending on what your lifestyle is. And that is what I specialize in making sure that I understand what kind of lifestyle you're going after and the kind of community that you're trying to go for. And then I can help you find the right place for that. There are so many different types of vibes in Los Angeles, depending if you want to be by a beach. You have Santa Monica, you have Manhattan Beach, you have Hermosa Beach, Venice Beach, you have Malibu. You can also go in further into the city with downtown Los Angeles. Koreatown is very densely populated. You have a little bit more hipster vibes in Silver Lake and Echo Park. If you want to be in the valley, you get a lot more bang for your buck out there, but it is a lot warmer. So if you want to be in a cool spot, you don't want to be in the valley because it is definitely 10 degrees warmer than LA. Then you have Hollywood, West Hollywood. There's so many different parts of LA. You just have to figure out what kind of lifestyle you want, and then I'll help you find it. If you were thinking about relocating to Los Angeles, I'd be more than happy to help you out. I do have a free buyer's guide in the description down below. So just click on that link and I'll send it over to you. It just goes over every aspect of the buying process here in Los Angeles. After August 17th of this year, 2024, the NAR settlement, which is the National Association of Realtors settlement, changed everything. So now buying a home is very, very different than it used to be in the past. So that goes over that change there. If you have questions, you can always schedule time to chat with me on Zoom or a phone call, and we can discuss your goals as well. My name is Felipe Crook, again, from EXP Realty, investing in your dreams.